everybody, I'm Tom Brooks. Welcome to the studio. Today I'm going to give you a quick tour of our facilities, so if you're all set, let's check it out. We have two identical control rooms here. First we're going to start in the main mixing room, the red room. The studio is built around two primary systems. The main recording medium is a fully tricked out Pro Tools HD3 XL system, which is running on the latest 8-core Mac. And the console is Euphonics CS2000, which is a hybrid of digital and analog technology. We really have the best of both worlds here because the Euphonics gives you complete digital control, but the signal path is totally analog. And what that does is allows us to take advantage of all this great, warm, vintage outboard gear. But at the same time, we've got all the latest plugins from Waves, Sonics. So you've got all of the editing capability that you want from the digital realm, but you've got the warm signal path from the analog. It allows us to mix outside of the box, so after we do all of our editing in Pro Tools, we come through the Euphonics console, through the warm analog outboard gear, and the end result is the best sound you can possibly get. We have several classic pieces of vintage outboard gear, such as the LA2As, the 1176s, the Pultecs, the LA4s. We also have several newly designed classics, such as the Manley pieces. They're very new. The ELOP, they're Pultec. These are rebuilt versions of the classic Fairchild compressors. And we also have the Distressors, some more Pultecs from Tube Tech, and some other great pieces such as the AMS Reverb, the Crane Song Head, the Apogees, etc. All these are great because they allow us to get into the analog signal path, which gives you your warmth and fatness. We have several different state-of-the-art monitoring systems to choose from. We have the Mastering Lab Super Gold monitors, customized by Doug Sachs at the Mastering Lab. We also have two separate Genelec monitoring systems, which are great. We have the NS10s as well as a Klipsch monitoring system. We also have a surround system that we set up. We've got lots of different ways to monitor your mixes. And then over here we have our EQ compressors from GML, Summit, DBX, effects from Eventide, Lexicon, etc. And we've got a lot of different mic pre options as well. We have several different Neve and Neve clones to choose from, the 1073, the 1081. We also have a 1073 that's made by Wonder Audio, a great recreation of that Neve mic pre. Plus ones from Helios console. These are all from vintage consoles back in the 60s, 70s. Plus we also have, those are character mic pre's that give the sound a certain warmth and character, great for things like vocals, electric guitars. Then we also have these Hardy mic pre's, sort of represent the other end of the scale. These are really, really clean, pristine mic pre's, which are great for other purposes, such as high transient things like cymbals, an acoustic guitar, piano, things like that. And then we also have from Mastering Lab, these are custom tube mic pre's, which have a warm sound, which is great for lead vocals. So basically, you're going through the finest mic pre's that money can buy, specifically tailored for different instruments. Let's go on out to the big room first. We built this studio from the ground up with help and ideas from George Augsburger, Bill Schnee. Greg Thompson designed this, who also designed Schnee's studio in Hollywood. We have two main recording spaces. This is our live room, our big room. As you can see, it's got a 32-foot vaulted ceiling, plenty of live ambient space. This is a great room for recording drums. Drums sound like cannon fire in here. When we track drums, we use lots of different miking options to take advantage of the room sound. This room is also great for big vocal groups, live orchestra sessions, brass, any musical element that requires a live ambient space. As you see today, we're recording grand piano and vocals. We have lots of incredible microphones to choose from. The C7, Wonder Audio G47. We also have C12, 251, all phenomenal vocal mics. We have the LoRez, which are great for specific purposes, guitars, plus Microtech FL, Neumann, AKG, pretty much any mic you ever want we've got. Another great thing, our Yamaha C7 grand piano is also a disc clavier, meaning that you can program MIDI information here, edit it, polish it, and then you can record it on the grand piano, or you can program MIDI information at your studio on any MIDI keyboard, bring it here, and have it performed and recorded on the grand piano. It works great. Another cool feature of this room is that the big room just keeps getting bigger. If you need a break, you can always come out here and admire God's creation. If you need some inspiration, this is always a good place to go. Then we have our other recording space, the Blue Room, which is completely sound isolated from the big room. The Blue Studio is much more intimate and tight sounding. For instance, if you have a live, loud rock vocal, you'd probably record it in the big room. But if you have more of an intimate ballad vocal, you'd probably record it in here. You can probably hear the acoustics change just as we walked in here. So we would use this room to record things like acoustic guitar, softer vocals that you want to sound really close, solo woodwinds, instruments like that sound great.